Look at your life right now. See that gap? The space between where you are and where you want to be. That one opportunity that never seems to materialize? That skill you never seem to master? That relationship that never seems to deepen? We are sold a lie. This is why you see overnight successes. You are seeing the moment the wall shattered, not the 1,000 days of invisible striking that made it possible. So how do you apply this force without breaking yourself? You follow a protocol. This is your operating manual. You cannot force an ambiguous thing. I want to be successful is not a key. That's a wish. I will land 3 clients in the sustainable fashion niche by Q3. Charging $X per project is a key. I will run a sub-4-hour marathon by October 1st is a key. I will have 50 paid subscribers to my niche newsletter in 60 days is a key. Your first job is to define the specific, measurable, time-bound shape of the door you are forging. Write it down. Not in a journal. On a piece of paper you will see every day. This key must be so clear you could draw it. This is the force. The one thing, every 24 hours, that directly strikes your key. It must be small enough that you cannot say no, e.g., write 200 words, make 5 sales calls, run 1 mile. Big enough that it moves you meaningfully. Done at the same time place every day, to build the ritual. This is your ritual of force. It is sacred. It is not dependent on mood, energy, or inspiration. It is the contract you signed with your future self. Miss a day. You don't double up tomorrow. You simply strike again today. The rhythm is more important than the volume. Visual. A simple calendar graphic. Each day a small checkmark appears. Missed days have a small X, but the next day has a checkmark. The chain of checks slowly, steadily grows longer. When you start striking, the sparks will fly. That's the resistance. It will look like internal sparks. This is pointless. I'm not good enough. I should be doing something else. What if I fail? External sparks. You're wasting your time. That market is saturated. You're too old or young. Get a real job. These sparks are not signs to stop. They are proof you are striking the anvil. The metal doesn't glow without friction. Your dream doesn't take shape without resistance. Your job is to see the sparks, hear the noise, and keep striking. Do not argue with the sparks. Do not analyze them. Just acknowledge. Resistance. Good. Means I'm working. Here is the magical, scientific part. The door doesn't open after you succeed. It begins to open as you apply the force. Why? Because your consistent action does 3 things. 1. It changes you. You become the type of person who does the work. That new identity attracts opportunities. Confidence isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a reputation you build with yourself. You start seeing opportunities you were blind to before because your brain is now wired for this goal. 2. It changes your environment. Your network hears about your project. Your skills become visible. People start associating you with that specific craft. You become a node in a new network. Opportunities come from the perimeter of your consistent action. You post about your writing daily? An editor notices. You consistently go to the gym? A trainer offers a deal. You always deliver on small projects? A bigger one comes your way. 3. It changes reality's calculus. Reality is a system of probabilities. Your daily strikes are not just about your effort. They are about increasing the statistical likelihood of a random positive event connecting with you. By putting your work out there, by being in the arena, you make it possible for a lucky break to find you. A chance meeting. An unexpected referral. A sudden market shift that favors your newly built skill. Luck is the residue of design. You are designing the conditions for luck to occur. The door opening is not a single event. It's a process. It's the first small client, the first positive review, the first person asking you for advice, the first time you realize the work itself is the reward. These are the door creaking open. The full swing comes when the cumulative force makes the old, resistant structure of your life unsustainable, and it collapses, revealing a new path. I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a grind. I'll burn out. Here is the secret of sustainable force. It is rhythmic, not explosive. The 10-minute rule. On days you feel zero will, commit to 10 minutes of the strike. Often, starting is 90% of the battle. The force builds momentum. The no zero-day rule. You can do less than your full strike, but you cannot do nothing. A 10-minute session on a dead day maintains the chain. The chain is everything. The weekly reset. Force requires fuel. Schedule one full day of true rest. No guilt, no checking. This is not lazy. It's strategic rearmoring. You return sharper. Celebrate the strike, not the result. Your reward is the act of striking itself. You completed your ritual. That is the victory. The open door is a side effect. This removes the emotional roller coaster of outcome dependence. Your force must be boringly consistent. Not heroic. Not dramatic. Just unbreakable. When you force your own success, you become a gravitational center. People are drawn to certainty, to momentum, to someone who is building. Your force does not happen in a vacuum. It creates a field effect. Your family sees a provider who is creating, not just complaining. Your friends see someone who is capable, not just lucky. Your community gets a contributor, not just a consumer. The world gets another solved problem, another piece of art, another service that works. You stop asking for doors to open. You become the person who holds the door open for others, because you've learned how to forge your own. This is the ultimate shift, from "why isn't my door opening?" to "let me help you forge your key." Your success becomes a public utility. Enough theory. The forge is hot. Your medal is waiting. Your assignment. For the next 7 days, you will perform one ritual strike per day for your key. That's it. 1. Day 1. Define your key. Write it on paper. Be specific. 2. Days 2 to 7. Perform your daily strike. It can be tiny, but it must be done. 3. Each evening, write down one thing the strike made you feel: proud, annoyed, relieved. 4. On day 7, look at your 7 checkmarks. That chain is your new identity. That is your force. Do not skip ahead. Do not do extra. Just the one strike. The ritual is the point. This challenge will show you that force is a habit. And habits, once forged, are harder to break than problems are to solve. This path is solitary, but you don't have to walk it alone. If you believe in the power of force over luck, of process over hope, then you are one of us. Subscribe to Truthsovia right now. We are building a community of builders, of blacksmiths, of people who understand that the world is reshaped by those who show up and do the work, day after day. We share the real, unglamorous tactics, the mindset resets, the stories of doors that finally swung open after 1,000 strikes. Hit the like button. It's your first act of force in this community. It tells YouTube to show this message to more people who are tired of waiting and ready to build. Comment below with your key. Just one sentence. My key is to. Saying it out loud in this space is your first public strike. It makes it real. Read others' keys. Find your forge mates. Let's see what we can build together. There is one door we all neglect. The most important one. The door to your own self-concept. We spend so much time trying to force open doors to external validation, the job title, the relationship, the bank account, that we forget the foundational door, the door to believing you are capable of forging anything. Every time you complete your daily strike, you are not just moving toward a goal. You are striking the anvil of your own identity. You are pounding the message, I am someone who does the work. I am someone who persists. I am someone who builds. This is the door that, once opened, makes every other door easier. Because you are no longer asking, can I do this? You are simply asking, what's the next strike? Your self-concept is the master key. Forge it first. Force yourself to believe, through action, that you are a force of nature. Then watch as the universe rearranges itself around that unshakable truth. Two gardeners plant the same seed at the same time. The first believes in the seed's potential. He waters it once, then waits for rain, for sun, for the right conditions. He checks it every day, hoping. When it doesn't grow fast, he doubts the seed. He reads books about gardening. He envies other gardens. He remains a spectator to his own potential. The second believes in the gardener's duty. He knows the seed needs consistent water, protection from weeds, sunlight directed correctly. He shows up every day, regardless of weather or mood. He adjusts. He learns. He puts in the work the seed cannot do for itself. Some days, he just pulls weeds. Some days, he builds a fence. But every day, he tends. Which gardener are you? Your dream is the seed. You are the gardener. The force you apply is the daily tending. The door that opens is not a mystery. It is the fruit that grows from a tree you built, with your own hands, over time. Stop waiting for your seed to become a tree. Start gardening. The world will not give you a key. It will not open a door for you out of kindness. It will, however, make way for a force it cannot ignore. That force is you. Applied daily. Directed clearly. Sustained wisely. Forget luck. Forget timing. Forget when the time is right. The time is now. The strike is today. The key is yours to forge. If this message resonated, do 3 things that are acts of force in your own right. First, subscribe to Truthsovia. This channel is for those who choose the forge over the bench. We publish the kind of no excuses, practical philosophy that actually changes behavior. Join our foundry. Second, hit the like button. It's the smallest, fastest strike you can make. It tells the algorithm this content matters, and it helps build this community of builders. Third, comment below. Write your key. Just 1 sentence. I am forcing myself to succeed at. Making it public is the first step in making it real. I will be in the comments reading every single one. Your commitment inspires the next person. The doors are not locked. They are just you and forged. Start striking.